Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about how I'm shrinking my uterine fibroids naturally. Uh, I want to say that I'm not an Ayurvedic practitioner, I'm not a doctor. I am someone who actually has uterine fibroids and have gone through immense pain and figured out a way to help myself. Okay, there are so many ways in which you can go about it. There is Chinese herbal remedies and there is other surgeries, but since I am in my early 30s, I'm 32, and I don't want to do those things. I've gone for this. The route I have taken is Ayurvedic route. I actually went to an Ayurvedic doctor, checked myself properly, and started the treatment. I started the treatment in May. Now it's July first week, and I feel I'm in a position where I can actually make a video because I am not going through extreme back pain. I'm not going through this feeling of having urinary tract infection when in reality I was not having it. Now, first I'll just talk about some of my symptoms. I had painful periods. I had irregular periods, like my cycle was just crazy. It was 20 days and 21 days, and extended periods, 8-9 days of bleeding. My body went through a phase of thinking that I was pregnant, so I would puke a lot. I was very nauseous all the time. That entire morning sickness scenario was with me all the time. Then my body went through a phase where it felt I was pregnant, but I was also miscarrying. So yeah, that was too much. I had extreme case of depression. Now I want you to know that I'm actually someone who suffers with depression. So when the estrogen levels were really high and my body was not able to metabolize the estrogen levels, it caused extreme depression, which means a lot of mood swings and negative thoughts, and it wasn't easy for me to do day-to-day things at all. Even getting up was very difficult. I had extreme back pain and like a vibration kind of feeling, and I was extremely bloated. I looked like I was 5 to 6 months pregnant, and I'm not exaggerating. So these were a lot of my symptoms. I think there were more, but now I just want to quickly jump into how did I start. Saptasaram Kashayam. I have this twice a day, first thing in the morning and then before dinner. This mixed with 30 ml warm water. Then I have Kanjanara Guggulu. I'll leave the name of these medicines in the description box or in the comment section. Then there is Chandraprabha. This is Chandraprabha Vatika. This is also from Kotikil. Then Ashokarishtam from Kotikal. Ashokarishtam is actually a uterine tonic. If you are a Malayali, you know that as soon as you get your periods, your mother puts you on Ashokarishtam every evening, and it's extremely good. Now the next thing is Chandana Savam. Depending on what your doctor is suggesting, there will be a little bit of difference, but main things are always Kanjanara Guggulu and Chandraprabha Vatika and Ashokarishtam. Rest of the medicines could differ. Now, it's important that you start your medicines with your doctor's advice. Understand that in an increase in Kabha dosha. Okay, step back. Ayurveda treats every disease that we have, every ailment that we have as an imbalance in our doshas. We have 3 doshas: Kabha dosha, Pitta dosha and Vada dosha. Now, imbalance of Pitta Vada along with an extreme build-up of Kabha causes these kinds of fibroids and benign tumors to be growing in your body. So what do? We have to reduce Kabha and also balance Pitta and Vata. Now, to reduce Kabha, you have to ensure you're not having any kinds of sweets, sugary, processed food, because the processed food, all that bleached flour, the bleached sugar, those things, they increase the moisture levels in your body and feed on to these tumors. So if you wanna ensure that this is shrinking, it's important to stop feeding it. So what are the foods that feeds it? Oily foods, fried foods, sugary foods, processed food. You can increase your natural water, like natural fish intake, not like processed, the natural fish. uh, have a very clean, very balanced diet, increase the amount of water you drink. Another thing the doctor asked me to do was consume ginger turmeric tea regularly, like real ginger, real turmeric root, boil them together, keep it there like that for like 15-20 minutes, and keep sipping on that water the entire day. Have only fresh food, warm drinks. Do not have any of those soft drinks at all. Completely stay away from coffee, because at this time your liver gets into a situation where it cannot metabolize the estrogen. So when you drink coffee, you're again putting a lot of pressure on your liver. Do not have alcohol. Completely stay away from alcohol. What else is there? I've written things down. That's it. That pretty much is it. I have been doing this for more than 2 months, and finally I can say that I'm not in that much pain. There's a long way to go for me before I go for any scannings, but this time when my periods came, it kind of came on the 26 mark. It usually used to be 28, but it's okay. We're getting there slowly and steadily. My back doesn't hurt as much as it used to. The problem I'm now currently dealing with is extreme tiredness. That definitely has a lot to do with the fibroid in itself, and also iron deficiency that was caused because of extreme bleeding. So if you are someone who's going through this, I want you to know we can deal with this naturally, effectively. You just need to be consistent with this. You need to be patient, and in the meanwhile, while the treatment is going on, inform everyone in your family what you are going through physically, mentally, and emotionally, so that they can take off some of your burden. I'm lucky that I do not have a 9 to 5 job. However, I have lots of responsibilities at home. My son is here. He's someone I need to take care of all the time. I teach him, and the stressful situation we are going through. But I have ensured that everyone around me knows I can't be 24/7 available. I got out of Instagram because it was important for my mental emotional health. I couldn't create content like I used to. I couldn't blog like I used to, but it was okay. I took a step back from everything. I streamlined my to-do list. I started meditating more. I started drinking more water, and I started taking naps every time because I was like very, very, very tired. I can go on and on, but these are the things that really help me. So please look into uterine fibroids and Ayurveda. Do your research, contact a proper Ayurvedic practitioner, and start your medicines. You will be more than happy. There's so many things called uterine fibroid embolization and things like that. If you really do your research, you know that it all comes with a lot of side effects, while this doesn't. However, it's important to know that you have to reduce your weight. You have to get your BMI checked. Mine is 24.9, which is okay, which is not overweight, but it's not exactly ideal. So I have to reduce my weight. There's so many things like that. So you have to make lifestyle changes, dietary changes, and these kinds of Ayurvedic medicines will take you to an amazing health. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. Please share it with all the women out there, because there's so many of us who are suffering from this. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.